There you
Okay, let's see who will join. Okay, so we have first attendees joining in. Let's wait. Yeah, let's give them 1 minute and then we'll start. All right, I'll just start, right? Anybody joins later on, will be able to see the recording. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our another webinar in 2022. My name is Ben. I'm product manager for Open Provider. Our guests today are Stan and Sergey from Plesk. How are you guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ben.
Good morning. Happy to see you here with us today. Yeah, quickly go through the agenda. So today we're going to talk about obviously about Plesk and about its control panel and how it makes your life easier. Most useful features and why it's so important to sort of like bundle the Plesk with your core products you're already offering to your customers. We'll talk a bit more about some extensions, WordPress Toolkit, and smart updates mostly. How you can maximize sales volumes when selling and offering Plesk products to your customers. And also at the end, we're going to discuss new products from Plesk that as Open Provider we are planning to introduce in coming weeks. Before we head into the presentation, a few housekeeping things. As always, the webinar will last around 40 minutes. The recording and the summary of the webinar will be provided to you over email within the next 2 days. There is, as always, as well, a Q&A session at the end of the webinar. You can post your questions either in chat or dedicated Q&A section in Zoom. And we'll answer them all at the end of the webinar. Yeah, so that's without further ado, Stan, Sergey, stage is yours.
Okay, well, thank you for the introduction. Ben, as a little introduction, I work as a strategic account manager for Plesk, and well, I'm going to be the one running the show, but also have Sergey with me during the webinar as a sales engineer, so in my head for more technical questions from your side. So let's start with the agenda. We're going to have a quick introduction on Web Pros. Plesk is a brand of Web Pros, so we're going to explain you what it means and what do we do exactly. Then with a focus on how Plesk as a control panel makes life easier. What are the benefits for the most from Plesk WordPress Toolkit and small updates? What are the best way to maximize sales volume? And new Plesk solutions coming up to Open Provider in the future, as Ben did mention. So what are the main purpose of this webinar? Well, it's to have a good idea on why it makes sense to set up Plesk as a default bundle with domain and hosting products. What are the best features for the Plesk core license and the most popular extensions that thousands of customers are already using today? And how's the combination of Plesk and extension boost day-to-day work and remove unnecessary complications? So here you have a bit of information on Web Pros. So Web Pros includes cPanel and Plesk as brands, but other companies. You have few figures. So we have 900K servers, 85 million domains, 33 million users, and 650 employees around the globe. We have offices in Houston, Texas, Barcelona, Spain, in Germany, Cologne, and in Bulgaria with Sofia. So what is the mission of Web Pros? Well, the idea is to deliver the most innovative technologies to enable the digital world to function today. So we bring together products and solutions that enable businesses to build, operate, and grow online. Our products are designed to help managing servers, websites, billing, and online marketing. So we help our builders to build, to operate, to grow, and to support the full cycle of online businesses that goes through deploying and configuring servers and sites, but also to ensure the performance and security are there. So you can monitor, test, patch, backup, and secure servers and site through smart server and smart hosting technology. So the idea is to drive demand to your site. So you keep your site updated and you optimize to ensure that the target market is visiting your website and get the information they need to. Here you have family pictures of web pros. So as just did mention, we do include server automation solution as Plesk and cPanel, but not only. We also have monitoring solution with 360s. We have agency workflows with Sitejet and cPanel SEO for SEO solutions, but we focus more on the solutions later during the webinar. We also have hosting store solution with WHMTS and SEO and VM management with Xovie and Solus VM. Now, how the Plesk control panel make life easier? What are the most useful features and why it makes sense to set up the Plesk Core license as default bundle? So as you guys know, Plesk is one of the most widely used control panel and software platform that are designed to simplify the life of web professionals. So Plesk Web Server Management Tool secure and automate servers and website administration as well as operation. The key features include the automation and management of domain names, email accounts, web applications, but also programming languages, databases, and infrastructure with the task to provide a ready-to-code environment and strong security across all layers and operating system. What does it mean for you? For you as a professional, that means that you have a tool to manage your VPSs and dedicated server, but you can also manage the shared hostings. That's a tool which has been built to deal with WordPress hosting, shared VPS dedicated, managed or unmanaged. What does it mean for the end users and the customers? Well, small and middle-sized businesses and enterprises have access to that tool to manage mail and website. Web professionals or developers and designers have access to a ready-to-code environment and they can provide it. They can run and scale websites and applications, while web agencies and cloud provider can reset hostings and manage WordPress hosting. Pretty much, we try to spend all our energy on ways to simplify server management. We're talking about a very intuitive and simple administration of the server, which does secure the server system and applications. You also have access to multiple extensions to respond specific needs of your end users. So the idea is to listen to the market and just to help it improve and provide high performance. Of course, we have the WordPress Toolkit. We have a high compatibility, so you can run on the majority on virtualization and containers platform. You have a complete flexibility and control. Now, who are we addressing to? Who are the ideal customers? We have, of course, the online businesses, owners, and entrepreneurs. We're talking about the next generation of entrepreneurs that want to do more with less. And we have to deal with a broad range of different tasks that clearly go beyond traditional servers, website storage, and network administration. In spite of being born in the era of the cloud, they often struggle to keep up with the speed of technology and digital transformation. They want and need more automation tools to free up time to keep things under control. The user experience must be seamless, intuitive, entertaining, and even predictive in the near futures. But we also have hosting and cloud resellers. The biggest challenge is to be different from cheap mass market and generic hosting offering. The hoster of the future must be able to create tailored bundle in the blink of an eye, delivering safe and robust solutions managed services and technologies over any type of infrastructure anywhere in the world. Customer experience recently overtook price and product as the key brand differentiator. And they must engage with the customer in a collaborative and consultative relationship, anticipating the need at each stage of the customer journey. We also have the web professional and the digital agencies. Their core business is covering the full spectrum from concept to web design to application development, to brand creations, to SEO and go-to-market strategies, to campaign executions for the small and middle-sized companies' customers. Additionally, the SMBs wants the professional or agency to also manage, maintain, secure, and even host their website, with WordPress being the most popular content management tool for web pros and agencies that are looking for tools to mass manage and secure multiple WordPress instances, enhance speed, performance, and applied WordPress updates. So they have access to new themes and plugins in a staging environment with an improved SEO and way more. The idea is to maximize revenues and spend as little non-billable administration time as possible, and therefore looking for one-click automation and mass management tools. In spite of being quite price sensitive too, they happily pay for premium for value-added services that help to satisfy the increasing demand for additional services coming from SMB customers. We are now in a mass market where quality has a very leading criteria when it comes to deciding what solutions you need to implement and to propose. Room to sell Plesk. Well, to any reseller or agency who wants to be different from the competition and drive digital transformation, Plesk is an easy to manage and secure management platform on top of any infrastructure as a service and cloud solution that addresses most common pain points and enable customers of any size to focus on the core business and intelligently manage servers, applications, websites, and security and hosting businesses of any size using AI automations or orchestration technologies. But also, it's a built-in user-based role management gives user security and flexibility reseller wants and need. It's easy to build and target solutions thanks to the broad selection of extensions available in the Plesk Extensions, targeting web professionals, but also online business owners and IT administrators. Highlights of the Plesk WordPress or Joomla toolkits, SEO toolkit, Plesk premium email, but also the enhancements of integration with leading third-party cloud provider and a huge choice of backup and speed and performance tools, but also to any customers who cares about security and performance. You have the option to automate most common service-related daily tasks that are necessary to build, secure, and run applications and websites alike. Plesk saves a huge amount of time that increase margins and free up administration time. We're also targeting any developer who needs to provide a high performance tool. To any web professionals who wants and needs to secure their website without being a security expert. You can get faster into the zone and deploy 200 times more frequently than a low performance, whether it's a simple WordPress instance or an environment of multiple PHP versions. PHP composers will be database with a JavaScript framework like Node.js. Also, to any web professional who never wants to code on a live site again. We're talking about mass management and secure multiple WordPress instances with just a few clicks and without the need to sign it to every single instance. The idea is to offer safe updates optionally with the restore points that can be made before updating the WordPress and synchronizing data between two instances. You have a maintenance mode that can be managed in a WordPress toolkit, including customizable maintenance mode template. But also the WordPress instances can be cloned and selected data can be synchronized between two existing instances. The access to your instance can be protected with a password. You have WordPress that can be pre-installed on a subscription via hosting plans. But you also have smart updates by artificial intelligence. So you can automatically update your WordPress instance, plugins, and themes without breaking your production site. You have, of course, a lot of plugins and themes that can be set up beforehand. It can be created and pre-installed with WordPress. You can upload them, or you can upload your own plugins and themes, add them to set and install them on WordPress instances. Plugins in themes installation are now down through a nice looking directory with advanced filtering, so they're easy to find. And the new security measures offer pingback attack protection. We want the web professional to be able to focus on the core activity rather than wasting time on the information I did mention. We just help them to provide the job they want. We have a few kind of core licenses. We have the web administration, which is designed to manage site for an employer, a business, or even themselves. They want simple website and domain management without all the services providers overhead, like management customers, resellers, and subscription. We also have the web professional license. It has been designed to develop and deploy websites. They want a simple way to manage the customer's website, including the growing use of WordPress as a CMS platform. And finally, we have the web hosters that allows the customer to use the shared account in almost any configuration they want. They want secure WordPress and domain management tools to support the multi-tenant customers that need to install anything they want. Admin professional and hosters, they are driven and ambitious. They are the cutting edge of technology and likely to thrive in the digital world. They're engaged and fascinated by technology. They are always on working from whatever the world takes them. They are skilled and conscientious and like to feel they are operating at the forefront of the industry. That's why we have divided all the different core licenses I just mentioned, so we can fulfill any expectation based on the profile. Here we have a more precise breakdown of each edition. So the Plesk Web Admin editions is up to 10 domains. It's been designed for basic management and simple websites management without the extending tools and features. Then we also have the Plesk Web Pro editions. It's up to the management of 30 domains. It also includes Plesk WordPress Toolkit full feature version. And finally, the web host editions, unlimited domains. The administrator can also create additional resellers account. And of course, it also includes the full feature version of WordPress Toolkit. We have more than 100 Plesk extensions. So the idea is that you can customize your offer in a bundled way based on whatever needs you end users have. So the Plesk extension catalog is your toolbox to meet customers' needs quickly and increase your average revenue per users. You can integrate the extension of your choice in your storefront and sell them as add-ons. Or you can, as I just mentioned, create hard bundle with extension that best fits your target group. Just to give you an idea of the main lighthouse extension, we have Site Pro, which is a website builder. We have Plesk Email Security, designed to manage your privacy and control. We have the Plesk Premium Email, which is powered by Collab. It's an email solution, of course. SpeedKit that helps to boost performance and sales, but we also have SEO toolkits. So WordPress Toolkit, speed and SEO. We have Kernel Care for security that has the essential Linux server protection. We also have Humidify AV, which has a fully automated security and monitoring solution. But we also have Acronis backup to the Cloud Pro. So we have a lot of categories that go from the most popular appearance, authentication, backup, beta, client tools, cloud, DNS, example, feature packs, etc., etc., etc. I'm going to highlight these very important figures. 41% of hosting customers would like to buy additional services from the provider rather than any third party. So if they need an extra solution, they're going to find it. That doesn't impact us that much as Plesk because they always have the option to find that directly from our web store. But we want to help our partners, resellers, to have a very strong relationship with the end users. So that's why we highly recommend to develop a trust-based relationship so they can get everything from you. Extension can be ordered in the same way you order your Plesk licenses. Again, we do highly recommend to create a complete bundles with our extensions and offering extension as upselling to your customer as well. It's really important. They know that they can get the full service and the full picture directly through you, because again, it's really important to develop a trust-based relationship and to be able to provide a full portfolio, whatever the needs are. Again, in case you don't want to offer extension by yourself, your customer can also order the extension in your retail, in our retail store, but that would be losing a big opportunity from your side, and we're happy to help recommending. Now, how can you benefit the most from Plesk WordPress Toolkit and Smart Updates? As a very quick introduction before I go to the next slide, WordPress Toolkit is a feature-rich management interface that allows anyone to install, configure, and manage WordPress websites. WordPress Toolkit Deluxe comes with an extra tool such as cloning and smart updates, but we're getting on that. WordPress Toolkit. Who's using WordPress Toolkit? Who is it for? WordPress Toolkit users of all skill levels that needs to provide a full service on WordPress. So they want to focus on core tasks and automate the rest. So they can always keep the WordPress site secure. Now we benefit from what are the benefits for the hosting and infrastructure as a service provider? Well, they can tune the infrastructure into a premium WordPress product that is addressing the real community pains. They can generate extra revenues through value-added services and feature the WordPress community and features what the WordPress community wants and needs. They can create a full managed WordPress offering, WordPress Toolkit, and be different from the cheap mass market. Smart Update is basically your sweet spot and the foundation for success in dealing with WordPress agencies. Now, what are the benefits for end users and web agencies? That's the opportunity to update WordPress sites to the latest available version on a daily basis. WordPress Toolkit fortifies your site security by default. You can singularly or mass execute updates to the WordPress core, themes, or plugins. You can monitor and run all your WordPress sites from one single dashboard. You can harden your site by default with further enhanced with the Toolkit's security scanner. So there's no security expertise that are required for the users. Again, we're helping the professional to focus on what they do by simplifying all the site activities. We also have Smart Updates. What does it do? It creates a full clone of the websites. So you can run several preliminary checks, update the clone website, and then you rerun the check to see if the update has broken anything. What are the benefits for the hosting and the infrastructure as a service provider? Again, that's to tune the infrastructure into a premium WordPress offering that is addressing the real WordPress community pains. This solution has been designed, getting a lot of feedback from the market, listening to what issues they were facing, and with the priority of finding solution and simplifying everything. So you can generate extra revenue through values added services and feature the WordPress community based on what they want and what they need. You can stop losing customers to next generation specialized hosting companies and be different from the cheap mass market. The idea is for you is also to save money and crucial time by lowering administration, security, and overall WordPress overhead by default. Now, the benefits for the hosting reseller and the web agencies. You can mitigate the risk of unplanned downtime, or hack the sites by running WordPress updates in a secure staging environment. The idea is to reduce support calls from customers blaming that the website got hacked. By receiving smart updates, they will not only grow in revenue, but will also convince your customer to stay behind the first year of service renewal. Again, we're pushing for you to develop a trust-based relationship with your customers so they don't face bad surprise and everyone is happy because you offer a very secure, safe solutions and you're on top of it. Now we have way more Plesk extensions. You have the option to customize your service, offering selected applications that you can offer to your customers, and they can purchase them and quickly install them right from within the panel view. The idea is to enhance audience focus for website developers, content teams, and agencies. It is a ready-to-code development environment built in WordPress Toolkit. It's powerful, and it offers full control of the administrative tools. You have access to an instant, sophisticated website creation and design tools. The brand, you can brand your very own site builders and add value for WordPress security and management tool that helps you to mass manage and secure your WordPress instances, plugins, and theme. You have options to work on the turnkey application storefront for resales of application and services. You can manage data across multiple installations and manage complex functions with ease. The idea is to offer an improved supportability. Plesk servers are easier to maintain by service provider and are perfect for new users who are not accustomed for managing servers. And I want to highlight the 41% again. Keep in mind that 41% of your hosting customers would like to buy additional services from the provider rather than any other provider. Which is kind of a huge benefit and a huge opportunity not to not take advantage of. Now we also have new solutions. What is the point of us coming to the market with new solutions? We want to increase top-line revenues for our partners and the resellers. We want to enable higher margin for customers for our partners. We want to reduce churn and improve customers' retentions. We have the following solutions that we do highly believe can help in that direction. So we have Sitejet and 360 monitoring. What is Sitejet? We are talking about an all-in-one web design platform that is built for agencies to build websites for others. It's not for them. It's just to provide a service for the end users. It's not only a powerful website builders. It comes with a self-service customer portal and project management. Sitejet enables agencies to deliver a high-quality web design services, profitability, and at scale. It was built by an agency because they were facing all the pain points they tried to solve with this solution. So it has been built in order to simplify the routine and help with the challenges they were facing. It has been built for agencies by an agency who built websites for others. It combines a professional non-code or low-code website builder with a self-service customer portal and project management tool, so they can overview the entire cycle. Here's an idea of the market. So you have an understanding of the figures and analysis of the market. Again, we're talking about a huge opportunity to conquer the non-WordPress market. So again, it makes it easier for agency to scale profitability. Sitejet has built a clear focus on agency. It maps the entire website creation process by unifying all required features in one single platform. The website builders allows creating modern, responsive websites quickly. while the project management tools and customers portal ensure a seamless collaboration between clients and team members, so we avoid any undesired surprise. The solution automates and simplifies workflows and eliminate administration tasks, which makes it possible to profitably create and manage websites. Then we have 360 monitoring. What is it? We're talking about a cloud-based agnostic monitoring service. What do I mean by agnostic in this context? It means that it doesn't rely on Plesk, cPanel, or any other solutions. It collects data from servers and websites and easily displays this data in an easy-to-use form via adjustable widget. This way, 360 monitoring helps technicians and administrators to address performance issues and to make decisions regarding the upgrade of server hardware or resource allocation in case of the virtual environment. It also provides alerting functionality, allowing immediate reaction and faster resolution of availability and performance issues. The main use case is the following: is to monitor servers, monitors website availability, representing all data's alerting. We also have the full site check option. With full site check, you can protect your online shop or website from any potential failure. You can crawl the whole web project, take a look at the results in the crawl history, and get useful information from the 360 advisors. So you can solve all the issue in a very proactive way before they do impact you. These newest features of 360 monitoring protects you from online presence against errors. The full site check will crawl the whole project and find dead links, broken images, JavaScript errors, and many more anomalies. The idea is to help improve website issues, integrating images, links, advertising, updates, third-party integration, and much more that could damage your online presence. So you can prevent failure by crawling the whole web project and get useful information from 360 advisor. Again, this tool helps you to prevent any issue to come and impact you. Here's an idea of how the overview looks like. So you have the full dashboard, so you have control on the websites, the metrics, the pages, the RLS, and I give you a full overview and understanding of what's going on, so you know how to target and how to spend your efforts in an effective way. That was all for the solutions I wanted to cover. Please share any questions, stopped, and unclear points that you might have from your side.
Stan, thank you very much. So let me just add a few points from open provider side. So about monitoring 360 and Sitejet. So like I mentioned at the beginning, these are the products that we are planning to our offer in the near future. Some of you received a survey about hosting a few weeks ago where we were asking about site builder solution as part of the hosting product that we want to implement in coming future. And although the site builder wasn't the top and the top of the answers that actually are looking for in terms of new products, but I know that from the interviews I had with some of our resellers that actually either they've been using Sitejet or they know Sitejet, or they are actually looking to starting working on a site builder, right? So since we've been cooperating with our friends at Plesk for many years now, and technically the integration is there, the plan is to actually introduce Sitejet in the near future. I can't tell you if it's going to be this quarter, but definitely we want to do it as soon as possible. The same applies for 360 monitoring, right? So this is also the second product that we want to add. Also with the 360 monitoring, we can actually tailor the service to our needs, right? So Depending on the specification, you'll be able to choose how many websites/servers you want to protect, and we'll simply build some packages around that limits. And of course, as always, we'll try to provide you with the best possible offer so that you can resell it further to your customers. So using the same integration, if you're integrated with us for Plesk products, using the same integration that you actually already have, just a matter of provisioning another product, one of those new products actually, or again, of course, in the resell control panel, Plesk monitoring 360 and 360 monitoring, sorry, and Sitejet will be just simply another product that you can choose. About Plesk itself, we are working on redesigning the sort of a purchase and license management experience in a resell control panel. So all the screens that you can see there, like where you order Plesk licenses, you order extensions, you manage your licenses, you have your like this license detailed details of the license overview. This is something that we are currently redesigning and want to introduce that new design this quarter to make basically the whole experience that you have with Plesk and Open Provider easier, more user-friendly, and more readable. Because honestly, right now it's it could be better for sure, right? And lastly, in terms of extensions, we know that in the recent weeks we had encountered a few issues in if it comes for some extensions of provisioning or provisioning with a as a paid extension, whereas it's free at Plesk directly. So we will be doing also let's call it a cleanup in terms of extensions. So rearranging them a bit, remove the obsolete ones if there are any, adding new ones, of course, and basically rearranging them and improving the experience with extensions as well, so that you won't be facing any issues in the future. Yeah, and just to summarize about new products, like I said, please expect further communication from us in coming weeks. But definitely we are looking into adding those new products to our offer. Yeah, let me double check if there are any questions from attendees, or we exhausted the topic, it seems, because there are none actually. Yeah. Stan, Sergey, would you like to add anything from your side? If not, then I guess we can conclude.
I think it's good from my side. I don't know if you want to add anything else, Sergey.
I can only add about the Sitejet and 360 monitoring. You always can try all these products. And when these products are available on open providers, then you can order them. But at least you can play around already now.
Exactly. Okay, so thank you very much for the participants to taking part in our today's webinar. Like I said, we'll be sending a recording in the next 2 days to everybody who attended. If you have any questions about Plesk or extensions or new products, just contact our support or sales team directly. Stan, Sergey, thank you very much for hosting the webinar today. It was a pleasure as always to see you. And yeah, take care and see you during the next webinar for Open Provider. Have a nice day, everybody.
Thanks for your time and interest, guys. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.